בצורה רצינית לאיזה כיוון באמת המג'וריטי הולכת או יש מיעוט. יש רושם כללי כזה, ואני מסכימה איתך, אבל האם הרושם הזה הוא נכון? זאת שאלה שאני שואלת לא רק אותך, אלא גם את עצמי, אולי לך יש תשובה. מה הקריטריונים שלנו כדי שהרושם שמתקבל יהיה באמת קשור בצורה אמינה למציאות?
Okay, so I'll repeat it in English. You're asking whether it's really that the majority of the poskim are holding one view or another view, and how can we know that this is the opinion of the majority of the poskim? Okay, so it's a good question, and today we don't have Sanhedrin, and there's famous Chazonish about a majority or minority.
The mythos of Sanhedrin.
Yeah, but I mentioned the majority on the basis of Rav Alperin. Probably his majority may be different from others' majority. But the main issue that I wanted to point on is, you know, I can't count, and I don't know if it's really majority or not, but the change within the view of many poskim, this is the most important thing. So let's assume that it wasn't majority, but many important poskim had one view, but today they moved to different direction. We can find it at least in some famous poskim, including Aviv Yosef and Rabbi Yosef Shalom and Yashiv. And I added to this argument that it's not a change from one point of view to another point of view, but rather I think that it is a more paradigmatic change, that what we think now, it doesn't matter. The main, most important thing is that there is a change or there is a flexibility. העובדה שאנחנו יכולים לבחור, ושזה תלוי במגוון גורמים, it depends on many circumstances, including civil law, this is the most important thing.
זה נכון, התפנית היא בערך בסוף שנות ה-90 או 2000, משהו כזה, יש תפנית משמעותית בפסיקה. אבל הייתי רוצה להגיד, תרשה לי למה שמברודה אמר, הקשר עם המשפט האזרחי, civil law, עם הדוגמה למשל שהוא נתן שאם אב יכול לקיים יחסי אישות עם בת שאיננה ביתו הביולוגית, זה קצת קשה להחליט, מפני שאני לא מכירה את החוק, היטב את החוק האמריקאי, אבל למשל בחוק הצרפתי זה בכלל לא קשור לזה, אין איסור בכלל לשכב עם הבת, אין אינססט עם הבת, אבל יש איסור לקיים יחסי אישות עם קטינה. זאת אומרת, אם ביתו הביולוגית אפילו, לא המאומצת או משהו אחר, אבל ביתו הביולוגית היא איננה קטינה, יחסי האישות אינם אסורים. אבל אם היא קטינה, אז הם אסורים לא מפני שהיא ביתו, אלא מפני שהיא קטינה. זה פשוט, צריך להיזהר קצת עם ההשוואות עם המשפט האזרחי, זה תלוי במדינה שאנחנו מדברים עליה.
Any other questions? Yes, sir.
First of all, I'd like to thank for the very thought-provoking presentation. And I have one pure naive question, genuinely naive question,
Really
no implication.
naive.
And the other one is the a little bit of conceptual framing of what's going on here. The first question concerns how things play out when it comes to the matters of elderly care, claims that the child needs to take care of a parent. What is it an issue at all, or how exactly it, and if it isn't, then why it's interesting? Because obviously it is in our life. So that's the first question. Do you want to answer this?
I'll shortly. I think maybe it might be part of כבד את אביך ואת אמך.
Right.
So the question is, who are the father and the mother regarding כבד את אביך ואת אמך? And here I mentioned one interesting thing which I didn't have time to discuss, that those who say that those who hold the plurality of motherhood some of them say that, כבד את אביך ואת אמך, it's different. Now, there are the two options exist. There is one, Rabbi Tzion Luz, which I mentioned, say that כבד את אביך ואת אמך, this for sure, ספרא פשוטה, that it refers to the biological mother, to the gestational mother. On the other hand, there was a conference a few years ago, I think Abishter, I'm not sure about that, that say that כבד את אביך ואת אמך, he based himself on a source in the Zohar, that this is according to the genetic ties. So even in this issue that, people say, okay, it sounds very, very, maybe simple question, there is still a debate.
The question could also arise in the context of Makeh Aviv.
Makeh
Aviv, it's only if he's actually a Imo, it's only if she's
so is the mother. But so I think this will be the main question when we discuss the elder discipline.
Well, the second question is a little bit of a conceptual clarification for my own sake. You propose to say that things move from substantial to functional, polyfunctional, if I may say so. The problem which I'm dealing with is that the so-called biological, or as you call it, substantial approach is still only functional approach. The idea is only serving a certain juridical function, namely to resolve a debate. That's one possibility. I'd like to clarify it. So, are you saying that it's just different from one functional point of view, all functions in one point, to multiplicity of functions? That's the shift. Or are you saying that the shift is from the principles of a natural law, so-called natural motherhood, as absurd as that sounds, to, as the question was about nominalism. And I thought that your answer was very elegant. You said it's neither nominalism nor realism, but functionalism, formal functionalism, legal formalism. The question is, wasn't the previous case also legal formalism, which was simply
previous case?
The previous stage, the stage before the change, was also the matter of legal formalism, except the rhetoric was the rhetoric of the natural law, but still the operation was formal. So the difference would be then not between formalism and naturalism, but rather between monofunctionality and multifunctionality.
Okay, so very, very shortly, I think two answers. First, I'm using the conceptualization as an instrumental for helping me to understand the process. So if you find something that maybe that clarifies better the change or the move, it's possible. And since, it's not 100%, but since this is maybe it's more substantive than functional, that's why I choose those definitions. Now, a second answer is that I think that I'm closer to the second option, which is that it is more natural point of view of what is motherhood. And that's why we're looking for one definition.
Thank you very much.